To the grind, guys. I can't believe how much I want dick. What's up, Caleb? What's up, David? Look at you, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, David. Oh my god. What's up, Ron? Omega is such a tease. What was Omega playing? Oh, I seen it. I seen it. ActRaiser. Which is fucking awesome. That game's cool. It's a good game. This music makes me horny as fuck. Damn, holy shit, David. You've been a member that whole time? Good shit, dude. What's up, Todd? How you doing, man? That shit was still laying out. That's crazy, bro. That's what's really good. How do we get to that? Oh, you gotta go around. I can't believe how bad I want my asshole licked. I got treasure. The vampires. Right, David, for sure. You only missed like maybe $20. Yeah, that's why I did it. I never wanted to charge people a lot, that's for sure. I just want to be able to have fun with the emojis. Now, shame on me for not updating the emojis. That's something I always say I'm going to do, and I always forget. I log off here, and I completely fucking forget. I'm the master, bitch. I am the master, boy. Don't look at her ass. Don't look at her ass. I actually thought it was canceled, so I just went to renew it. It was like, if you still remember. My loyalty badge is out of the man. I am trying to beat him, punch out. Yeah, dude. I watched that whole stream, Ron. That was good. That was really good. And Ron, I think if you just went slower and just focused more on the fight, you would do it. You would do it. I think you just kind of just kept trying, especially, you know, not that you shouldn't, but like when you set up the save states and stuff, I think you're just not going into every fight like completely focused, you know. With Tyson, man, especially beating him for the first time, you gotta really focus, man, you know. You don't fuck around, man. That's for sure. Tyson's fucking hard, dude. It's like we can beat him now easily, like a lot of us and stuff. But dude, before you get that, before you understand that fight fully and everything, that's a hard fucking fight, dude. Like I said, it's easy for us to say now, but That dude used to be really tough. I beat him when I was a kid. Nice, man. He had a hard time. Yeah, Sandman, I think, other than Tyson, I think Sandman's the hardest fighter for sure. Yeah, he's definitely the hardest fighter. Of, like, all the original characters. A lot of people say Soda Popinski, and it's like, no, I definitely think it's Sandman, dude. Definitely. Just my personal opinion. I just need to go back and try again. I got this soda but couldn't do it amid the HD. Yeah. You can, you know, there's a thing of people saying, oh, you can't do it on an HD. You can. But it's different timing. You got to get used to it, man. It's definitely different timing. Because I was fucking around. I played it on my HD TV on the Nintendo Switch Online. And I got all the way to Mr. Dream, because they don't have the Tyson version, obviously, on there. And I got all the way to Mr. Dream, and he beat me. But I did it while I was on the phone. But, I mean, I know that game ridiculously good, though. But what my whole point is, though, is that it's definitely possible. Definitely. If I would have did another run at Mr. Dream, I would have beat him. I was, like, on the phone. I remember I was on the Switch, and I was on the phone with somebody, like a operator or something, like I was paying something or I was doing something that was taking a while, and I knew it was gonna take a while, so I fucking so I got that ready or whatever, and I got all the way there. But yeah, you just gotta know the game very well. Definitely. It's gonna be weird seeing Tom Brady in his booth this year. Oh, is he gonna go up in the booth? Is he really? I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, so it's even, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, different than when I played it, dude. I mean, I know that game extremely well. So it's a little bit different when I'm playing it. Challenge, Jimmy can be done, yeah. My all-time favorite boxing, in my opinion, was Ready to Rumble. I went back and played Ready to Rumble boxing not too long ago, and I tried it on my PS2, and I honestly didn't like it that much. But I thought I remembered it being awesome, but I went back and played it, and I did not like it very much. Drago and Rocky for second match is harder. I don't think he's harder than Tyson. I mean, put it this way. Yeah, you said that during your stream. And I will say I disagree, because I think of it like this. Think about, honestly, how many times Tyson has beaten you. How many times, dude? I mean, when you're save stating and you're just losing, every single attempt's a loss, okay? You beat him when you were a kid, and that was it one time. So how many times have you faced Tyson in your life and you've won once? And you've never knocked him out. So it's like, do you really think that if you had something set up, you would lose to Drago, can we say, over 500 times? Because you've probably lost in your life. I'm assuming you've played a lot of Punch-Out. You've probably lost to Tyson over 500 times, right? I think we could probably be in agreement on there. Do you really think if you sat there and tried that Drago could beat you over 500 times? I doubt that. You know what I mean? It's just you haven't played that as much, you know? So it seems harder, but I'm sure you'd figure it out. And there's something that you're not doing or something. You'd figure it out. But, yeah, you said that in your stream, and I'm like, I don't know. I think that's a situation where you're just used to Tyson, and you've actually beaten Tyson before. So I think you're kind of crowning him, but you don't realize how many times Tyson has beaten you. Like, even just in that stream, you played for like an hour and a half or something like that. I mean, Tyson probably beat you, 50 times. You know what I mean? You kept restarting and stuff. I mean, it probably, well, how many times was it? You know what I mean? Just that session, bro. Think about your whole life. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Drago could beat you that many times. I'm sure if you sat down and set up save states or something, I'm sure you'd eventually go, oh, this is what you have to do. And then that Drago fight's probably not that bad. You know, you just don't know what to do. And then it's kind of hard on the Master System. It's kind of hard to get there because it throws you back when you lose. And then you have to do the training thing too. So it's a lot slower. But if you were to just do a good training thing and then you set up a save state and you start playing him over and over, I just don't think he'd beat you like 500 times. I doubt it. I'm sure you'd figure it out. I didn't like Ready to Rumble either when I went back, and I was playing it on Dreamcast, which is a system that's really made it. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know why. I did the same thing. I played it, and I thought, oh, this could be fucking awesome. And when I went back and played it, I didn't like it very much. I was like, damn, I was doing some of the moves and stuff, but it wasn't as fun as I remember, man. I was like, damn, this is, like, not that good. You know, like, it's okay. It's very charming and everything. But, like, the graphics are cool and everything. Characters are neat and stuff. But at the end of the day, I was like, man, it's really not that fun. You know? I was like, I'm not having, like, that good of a time with this. I don't like it very much. You know? So, yeah, I agree. I didn't, for some reason, I remember, believe me, though, I get what everybody's saying. I remember being a kid, and I thought it was fucking awesome. But I guess we were kind of blinded by something, because, yeah, I went back to it, and I was just like, I don't like it very much. You know, it's okay. You know, by all means, it's not a bad game. It's just, it's not what you remember. You remember this classic badass boxing game, and it's not that good, dude. At least in my opinion. Let me catch up here. Tyson has a pattern, Drago doesn't. Right, but look how hard that pattern is. You know what I mean? Look how, if you play on an HD TV, it's damn near impossible. You know what I mean? It seems like it, at least. You know what I mean? I just, again, yeah, okay, Drago doesn't have maybe a pattern, maybe. I don't think we've played him enough. I mean, how many times you lost to Drago maybe in your life? Can we say less than 100? You know what I mean? Probably, right? I don't think you've played Rocky on the Sega Master System that much in your life, right? I know I haven't. Drago's beaten me probably 3 times in my life, 4 times, something like that. I have barely played that game. But think about how many times Tyson beats you. Because it doesn't matter that you beat him. Disregard that. Because you have so many more attempts on Tyson. So many more. So you have to factor that in. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you beat him. But that's like saying, okay, Battletoads is easier than Kid Cool, because I haven't beat Kid Cool yet, but I've beaten Battletoads, even though I died on Battletoads a fucking million times. But, you know, I haven't beat Kid Cool yet, and I've only lost on that maybe less than 100, so I guess that's a harder game, when it's not. You know what I mean? It's just I spent more time with Battletoads. You know what I mean? So it's easier to go, oh, you know, it has patterns and stuff like that. But yeah, but how many times did I have to die to beat that? A lot. Where I'm sure if I sat down with Kid Cool and I wanted to beat it, I'm sure I would figure it out. You know what I mean? So it's like, that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think that's being taken lightly. Fucking Tyson is hard, dude. It's just we all have played it so much that we lessen what it is. You know what I mean? Because we've seen a lot of people beat him. We've watched a lot of people play it over the years. We've played it a lot ourselves. So we're lessening. Like, it's like, if people do that with Battletoads a lot. It's not that hard of a game. It's like, dude, you're saying that because you've beaten it and because you've played it a lot. Dude, Battletoads is a really fucking hard game. It's just we're all good at it at this point, and we all understand it at this point. We fully understand the game, you know? So I think it's easy to kind of have it lose it. I did that with Ghosts and Goblins. I would think Ghosts and Goblins, like, isn't that bad, but then I'd watch somebody play it who's never played it, and I'd go, damn, this game is fucking hard. You know what I mean? It's just when you've learned the patterns and stuff, you know, and you're just, not even just the patterns, but you're just good at it, you know, then I think it's easy to say that, you know? It's just you're forgetting how hard it is because you know it so well, you know? But if you played Drago that much, you'd be saying the same thing. You'd be like, oh, he's not that hard, you just got to do this. You'd sound like how Zombie was to you. Zombie was like, oh, you got to do this. You know, I forgot what he told you had to do, like, mix up your punches and just not get hit by this big punch that Drago does or something, because he does a lot of damage. Like, you have to punch Drago so he can't do his big throw. If you did that over and over and over and over and over, you would understand how to do it. You know what I mean? It's like, I just think you haven't went after it as much, you know? I didn't like Ready to Rumble either when I went back. Tyson, I don't know a lot. What's up, Robert? Counts? Hold on a second. Let me do this here. I don't know a lot about old games, especially Final Fantasy, but I do enjoy catching a stream when I can. Yeah, you too, buddy. I'm glad you're here. I like the first buffering introductions and some of the funny characters. Yeah, I'm Ready to Rumble. I beat Tyson more than once. I lost to Drago a lot. Yeah, but probably still not. I mean, Tyson's beaten you so many times, dude. I mean, even in your stream, I mean, that was like 50. Like, something like that, because you just kept restarting, dude. I mean, I just don't think you'd lose to Drago that many times, dude. I don't think so. You know what I mean? But I never enjoyed Red Rumble Round 2. I use save states because I earned a password. No, I hear you. I understand that. Yeah, I'm not saying it's wrong for you to use save states. I'm just telling you that how many times you probably don't realize how many times you're losing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, holy shit, dude, you lost probably 50 times in that stream. That's like in an hour and a half. And he's just whooping your ass. You know what I mean? How many times can you not get out of that minute 30? You know what I mean? And that's not to sound mean, man. I'm not trying to be mean to you, but just being honest. Like, he's hard, dude. It's just people like, you know, me and Wes and a lot of the people in the community, Maz, and we could probably just beat him first time, right? All the time. And so we make it look easy, but it's not always like that. Tyson has whooped my ass so many times in my life. Like I said, you gotta have basically a CRT to beat the motherfucker. You don't have to, but basically, you know. But I'm pretty sure with Drago, you could do it on an HD TV. No problem. You know what I mean? I'm sure, no problem. Like I said, if I sat down and said, hey, I'm going to go beat that game, I'm sure I could. If anything, it's just annoying because I think when you lose to Drago, I think you just get game over. Don't you? Don't you go all the way back? And that's what's kind of annoying. But if you could just fight him over and over and over and over, it's like, it wouldn't be that bad, dude. That game's not that hard, you know, because getting the Drago wasn't that bad. I used to think Clubber Lang was hard, but then you just figure him out. You're like, oh, that's, I don't remember exactly what it was, but whatever it was, I figured it out, and I remember going, oh, okay, and I could get to Drago every time after that. You know what I mean? It was just Punch-Out in general is a way harder game, dude. Apollo Creed's easy as fuck. And I mean, you could just button mash and do that. And then I forgot what Clover Lang did. But it just doesn't take... It's more of like a... They just keep repeating the same punches. And you just have to know how to counter it. I think that's what I remember. Because Clubber Lang does something like jab, jab, big. Jab, jab, big. And you have to... You just got to watch out for the big one. And I think you keep, like, moving in and moving out. Or something. You step in, step out. It's something like that. But once you know what you're doing, you can fuck his ass up, dude. So I'm sure Drago's the same way. You just got to know what you're doing. You know? You just got to figure it out. Ray Rumble's a lot slower, I remember. Okay. But there's a game on 360 called Facebreaker. Yep, I remember that game. I've never played it, though. Well, true, I've played Punch-Out more. Yeah. Well, I mean, Tyson one-shits you every time. One-shots. Yeah. In the first minute 30, yeah. Even after that, though, you know, Ron was seeing it. Like, he didn't get killed in the minute 30 every single time. Ron also got to the next round where he can fuck around and get you those rounds, too. Because he does the fast punch at the beginning of the first 30 seconds of the second round. Then he just mixes up those punches, you know, the uppercut versus his jab, his straight punch. You know, it's like, it's still not easy. You know what I mean? He can still catch your ass, man. Every time he hits you hard as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't like you can take 10 to 20 hits off Tyson. It's like, you take like 3 of those uppercuts, you're done. You know what I mean? It's brutal, dude. It's just, I think we all in this community, we just make things look easy because we've played it a lot, but it's hard, bro. You watch normal people, I'll just call them. Watch normal people play Punch-Out and stuff, dude. It's like, damn, dude. People that don't know the game as well as we do, you know, dude, they get their ass beat, dude. It's bad. I've watched a lot of people play Punch-Out over the years, man, and it's very few beat the game. Very few beat the game, dude. Very few get out of that minute 30, dude, in the first round with Tyson. Extremely few. You know? It's hard, dude. But I get what you're saying. I understand why you think that way. But yeah, you were talking about that during your stream, and I was like, I don't know about that. I think that's just some classic, like, you know, we're so used to the game that we say, oh, it's not that hard. Like, no, it's super fucking hard. You know? But I'm guilty of that as well. I've done that with games, for sure. Ghosts and Goblins, I did that. I used to tell people, it's not that bad once you figure it out. You just gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know what you're doing. It's not as broken as you think. Which is kind of true. But man, when you watch people play Ghosts and Goblins, it's just not that easy. It's just I can make it look easy. Because I knew the game so well, you know? But it's fucking hard, man. You know, so I kind of took my words back like, okay, maybe I was wrong about that. Because you watch people just get tossed in that game, dude. Like, can't even beat the first stage. You know what I mean? Definitely ain't beating the second stage. That's most people, you know? Drago just feels harder to me, but I plan to beat him one day. That'd be me too, man. Me too. We should do it together. That'd be fun. We'll do a community Rocky run. I lost to Glass Joe on purpose just to see how it would celebrate. Right? Yeah, you basically gotta let him win. Ghost and Goblin. Yeah, Goblin 215. What's up, Smiley? No, I told you I was getting back on. Oh, I've never beaten Dragon Quest, Ahmed. Thanks, Oak City. At least I'm not cheating this time. Yeah, I didn't mean that you were cheating either. I get why you were doing save states that day to save time, just so you didn't have to put the password in. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way. I didn't take it that way at all. That's a situation where I don't like the save state, but I don't mind it. Does that make sense? Like, I get it. I get why you're using it. You know, you're just stopping yourself from seeing the game over screen, from putting in the password again. I get it. That wasn't cheating. If you would have beat him, I would have said it was legit. For sure. You're just saving time. See this. I will be Titan this again. No, I lost count how many times I lost. Yeah, and I didn't mean that in a rude way, Ron. I didn't mean that in like a rude way. Like, you lost to him a whole bunch of times. But just the, you know, the fact of the matter of, you probably don't realize how many times you're losing. You know what I mean? And listen, everybody does. I used to lose like that too. For real. I mean, bro, I couldn't tell you how many times as a kid I had to put in that password from the newspaper. Because I never knew the password to go straight to Tyson. I only knew that password. That's why I can beat the fuck out of Super Macho Man nowadays like nothing. I'll never forget that fight. Because I fought it so many fucking times. Because Mr. Dream would beat the shit out of me, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he'd kill me. So I'd have to go right back, fight Super Macho Man again, then go back. I did that. I couldn't tell you how many times, dude. I mean, but I loved Punch Out so much, I played it like every day. I mean, I love that game. Yeah, he's one tough final boss. Yep, one of the hardest, absolutely. The thing I take into account for games like Contra, Megadeth never stopped playing the games over the years. While with the new system came out, I moved on and stopped. Yep, yeah. Yeah, believe me, I always say that. I always say that to everybody. I say, guys, oh my god, I've never seen somebody play Ninja Gaiden like this. You know, people say that kind of stuff to me. You don't realize how much I've played the game, though. I've played it so much. You know? I really have. I've played these games so fucking much, man. So, obviously, that matters, right? I guarantee if you guys played some of these games as much as I have, you'd be pretty damn good too. If not better. Who knows? That's why I always tell you guys, man, you guys can do this shit too. You know what I mean? Another ridiculous is I want to be that guy. I want to be the guy? Okay, I don't know what that is. Super Meat Boy? Yeah, me and my son beat that. That game's awesome. Did you beat Super Meat Boy Forever also? I don't like Forever as much. Yeah, I think you get game over at Drag. That's what I thought. Yep, there are only 3 opponents. That's one thing I fucking hated about Rocky is how it throws you all the fucking way back. I was like, yo, I can't even try one more time? I used to hate that, bro. That's what kind of turned me off from the game. Yeah, Clubber Lang is mildly challenging body shots at your friend. Okay, maybe that's what it is. I forget what it was, but I remember I figured it out, and I was like, oh, this isn't a bad fight. This isn't that bad, you know? And every time I played Contra, I always used the 30 live code, so when I went back a couple years ago, I tried to do it legit. Yeah, it is very tough. See? Yeah, it's interesting. I've watched, Owazram. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Let's just go get potions. Well, yeah. Well. Yeah. I need to go back out and use a house. Yeah, he's about out of spells. Owazram, I watched him play Contra and Super C. You should see how many times he was dying. I mean, and Owazram's not just like some guy that never plays video games. Like, no, bro, he plays video games a lot. And he was getting his fucking ass beat, dude. And again, that's not to be rude to him. But he was getting fucking tossed, bro. Like, dying on the first stage. You know what I mean? Like, especially Super C, dude. He got his ass beat in Super C, dude. He did end up beating it. But man, Owazram was getting destroyed. It was bad. I was like, holy shit. It was crazy to watch. Because I'm used to watching people just run through it. But again, when you watch everybody in the community play it, you know, everybody knows the game. So it's different. But you don't remember what it's like when you first played it, you know. And you could tell Owazram did not know. Like, he did not know the game very well at all, dude. So there was a lot of things he could have been doing, and he was not doing it. You know, like, damn, dude, you can just shoot that boss right there, or you can stand here, but you don't know. You know, so it was awesome to watch. I love watching people play things for the first time. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, Contra is not an easy game, dude. People think so. I think people like, I think Solid Nate said it was pretty easy. And I was like, Solid Nate, you're really good at video games, though. You know what I mean? You have to think about people, man, that don't beat a ridiculous amount of games. You have to think about those people, man. You know, more of like, not necessarily casual, but just guys that they don't beat as many video games. You know what I mean? You have to put yourself in their shoes a little bit, you know? You have people like Solid Nate, you're beating over 100 games probably every year. You know what I mean? You're beating a shitload of games, dude. You know, tough ones too. Tough ones. You're beating Ninja Gaiden, you're no death running it. You know Death Ran Battletoads. You're doing all this stuff, right? So it's like your perspective is different. You know what I mean? You're gonna jump into this and you're gonna figure it out. But what about the people that are a little bit more normal? You know, like people that struggle with Mario and Donkey Kong and stuff. You know, like those games are fucking hard for them, dude. You know? Contra is not easy, man. Just is for us. Yeah, Clever Lang is mildly challenging. What's up, Oak City? What's up, Dempsey? I was going to watch porn or something. What's up, Colors Bright? Yeah. If I'm doing a legit run, I only use the save state feature only. Yeah. That's fine, Ron. Yeah, I didn't think anything of it, dude. I didn't think nothing of it. If you're curious. Yeah, if you think like I watched it and got annoyed, no. I get why you did it. First I was like, what the fuck, he's using save states? But then I was like, oh, you're just bypassing the password. I was like, I get it. You know. I get it. That's you were kind of using save states like in a good way. You know, how they should be used. It's just simply saving you time. You know, instead of having to put that shit in. Like if I was using an emulator with this, you think I would like, I'd save it everywhere it told me to save, but obviously, I guess it wouldn't save me very much time, but I would just save it where I am. You know what I mean? I wouldn't save in a dungeon though, you know. Unless maybe I had to get off like emergency or something, then I would. But it'd be no different than like leaving my system on, you know. Oh. You can beat video games. Yeah, that channel. I also moved on once a new system came out and stopped playing old games, but the only system I did still play was N64. Yep, with the wrestling games. Yep. Me too. My best stream moment was when I know that. Yeah, I was awesome. I was there for that. Ron Moore is cheating. You earn the password, but it saves time. You can jump. Yeah, for sure. 100%. Yep, I have no problem with that. I mean, if you care. But it didn't disgruntle me at all when I was watching your stream. It was fun. I got off of work and watched it. It was good. It was a good stream. I had fun watching it, that's for sure. And Nuggies did too. Nuggies did too. Yeah, no problem, man. It was good. I like those. I looked forward to getting home and watching that. I put you up on the big screen upstairs. I still remember I came home from work and I was eating some food and I was watching you. I watched the whole thing too. It was like an hour and a half or something. I remember you were cute too. 36. Guys. I might try to go train the rest of the way in the last dungeon. Soon. I feel like we'll be able to survive. I hope. It's a deuce.com. I remember when I beat Ninja Gaiden Turbo S16, people were like, just make a save state at the boss door. I'm like, no, because if I lose, this is my punishment. I gotta get back there and be smarter about the way I think on the way. On the way to the boss door, I can think and figure things out. If I just spawn at the door, I don't have that time. Yeah. If I do that, man, I just won't feel like I really did it. You know what I mean? I just don't want that feeling of, well, I gotta do it again for real. You know, I just want to do it right the first time. You know? Just part of the challenge. Can it piss you off sometimes and stuff? Like, for sure, man. I get super pissed at games sometimes. But it's also just part of having fun, you know? Like, believe it or not, even when I'm getting mad, I'm still having fun, though. I love games, you know? But do I get pissed? Yeah. Competitive. I get pissed off when I play baseball and stuff, too, but I love it. You know? But do I get mad when I strike out and stuff? Yeah. Do I get mad, like, when somebody misses something or something like that? Yeah. Doesn't mean I hate it, though. You know what I mean? Sometimes Meg will think that, like, oh, why do you get so mad at the game? It's like, why would you want to play something like that that stresses you out? You know, and it's like, well, it's a challenge. It's challenging you. That doesn't mean you don't like it, you know? It feels great when you overcome it, though, man. You know, it feels fantastic. You've accomplished it. And then when you can go back to the games like we're talking about, where you're super good at it and you understand it and you're just beating the hell out of it, that feels really good, you know? Like, oh, cool, I'm playing Ghosts and Goblins and I can just fucking run through this game. You know what I mean? Or I want to run through Punch-Out. I want to run through Punch-Out, dude, and I'm just going to beat the fuck out of Tyson. You know, and it's awesome. It's super sick, you know. Feels good, but it takes a lot of work to get there, though. You know, it's hard to get there, man. Jeez, 147. People don't realize that it's going on in my head when I'm streaming. Yes, it would be easier, but I'm also constantly thinking of trying to figure things out, and I need time to in between battles. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes people say, you know, something I've heard a lot. I've heard a lot of people say that, and I think Rommore, I think you might have said this in your stream, and it's something that I don't think is fucking true at all, man. At least not with me. But, somebody said sometimes you use save states because people don't like to watch just the same thing over and over and over again. It's like, no, man. Sometimes watching it over and over and over again and seeing them progressively get better is what's awesome. That's like the best thing. You know what I mean? So if they continue to play the same level over and over and over and over and over again, it's like, it's fun though. It's cool to see the progression, you know? I fucking love it, dude. I love it. It's way better than somebody who just uses save states and just is flipping between screens a million times to load state, play it, load state, play it, save state. Load it, play it, save state. You know, going back and forth and shit. It's way better watching somebody get the game over screen, hit continue, and try again, and try again, and try again. You know, it's fucking cool, man. That shit's fucking awesome. It's like sitting there watching your buddy try to beat something. You know, like, oh man, you're cheering them on and stuff. You're typing stuff in there, like, hey man, try this. You know, and especially if you don't know the game either, it's fucking awesome, man. I love that shit. Can it be frustrating for a player? Yeah. But, I mean, it's part of it, man. When you were sitting around with your friends, you know, back in the day, I'm sure everybody got mad at games back then, too, in front of your buddies and shit. You know what I mean? You're sitting there getting pissed off because you keep dying at something or something. You know, it happens, man. Doesn't mean, you know, doesn't mean it's not fun to watch, though. It's fun as fuck to watch, you know? So then when your buddy or you or whoever finally does it, it's like, dude, awesome. Good job, man. You know? Put your fucking work into that shit, you know? It's fucking cool, man. So yeah, I don't know. I definitely don't think there's anything wrong with continuing to watch the same thing, you know? When I'm streaming, I'm like, I need more time. I feel like viewers are gonna get bored. Yeah, I don't. The main thing I like about streaming is watching them figure things out. But yeah, get better. Yeah. Absolutely. Watching the first product versus the last product, like when they beat it. I mean, and then getting to watch somebody put in work, hard work, and then when they overcome it, how cool that is. You know what I mean? That's fucking awesome. Like, how about, like, Nathan? Like, finally no death running Battletoads after dying so many fucking times, dude. Like, that's awesome, dude. You know, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That shit's dope to watch, dude. You know? So, yeah, that's what I think. Reach the Sky Castle, yep. Yeah, we beat this. We beat this. I'm just training right now, eating. I'm at the last dungeon. Like, when I, beat Castlevania, Lit took me forever on Grim Reaper and Dracula. People loved it. Yeah. It's awesome, man, when you see how long somebody's going to take to beat something. I always think it's low-key, like, cool, too, to, you know, you're curious if a person's going to give up. You know, like, oh, I wonder if they'll give up, man. They're getting frustrated, or they're getting pissed, or, hey, they've died X amount of times. Like, you wonder, are they going to quit? You know? So it's kind of fun. It's like watching sports and stuff, man. It's like you're trying to watch the outcome, like what happens, you know? Who's going to win, you know? It's not as fun if you just watch a sport and you just know, hey, this team won. It's more fun to watch the sport and not know what's going to happen, you know? And that's kind of like what it is with streaming and stuff. You want to know what's going to happen, dude. You know? So. I wish I did. Yeah, I remember watching Geeks with Cash back in the day when he was grinding Ninja Gaiden, and it was a huge struggle. But it was fun to watch and awesome to see him pull it off. Fuck yeah. I ran through the game because I know the earlier levels, but it took me like 45 minutes on Reaper and another 45 on Dracula. Yeah. Yeah, it really is, yeah. No morning. Ugh. I remember there was a guy at my work. I found out that he watches streams. Now he goes on Twitch. And he watches people play MLB The Show. But the thing is, he He told me straight up that he doesn't like watching people that are like super good. He likes to watch people that like, you know, try different things and get pissed off a little bit and work at it and get better and stuff like that. He watches people play like MLB The Show, and he's an older guy too. And he told me, he's like, yeah, I don't like watching the people that are just, you know, they'll win by fucking, you know, 20 runs and stuff like that. He's like, that to me isn't fun, you know, to watch. So he's the same way, you know. You like to watch somebody kind of persevere, you know, and get better. I think that's why people like the Griffey streams when they do. I think what it is I can actually lose, you know. So I think that's a lot of what people like to watch. Yeah. See if I lose and shit, you know. Yeah, we know you and your beat off streamers are strong. Can you prove that? Oh my god, prove it. I want to beat off a streamer. Please. You better lick these fucking balls. You fucking better lick these balls. I'm gonna fuck a man. I can't wait to die in there. Shit. Getting tired, guys. I wonder if I should just get off. Oh my god. I'm gonna do.com, then I'm gonna suck you off, man. Or suck off a man. What did I do? Level up once? Is that what we've done so far? I'm gonna fuck a man. Level 36. Man, you better be horny. You better be horny. Are you going for level 50? Well, I had some people request that. What I was going to do is go into the last dungeon at 40. But everybody's saying they want me to get to 50. Because they've never seen it. 36. Ooh, I'm tired, guys. Pug snores, yeah. Shit, dudes. I think I'm going to have to get off. Go in at 40 and see how you do. If you still struggle a bit, then grind more. Yeah, I agree, Alex. Because right here, I'm handling this shit easy, dude. This shit's easy as fuck. I'm lasting for like ever on this. So this, I'm having no problem. Does Dick's cock get longer at the at level 50? Can he prove that? Oh, we almost got everybody to level 36. I'm wondering if we could go into the main one and grind at this point. Because we'll probably get a lot more XP killing shit in there. Only problem is it's fucking hard. I just don't want to die in there and my white mage go down in there and then I fucking waste my time, you know? Should be able to. It does seem like my guys are getting more. I'd really like that fucking black mage to get to at least 400 health. I don't like how he's only got 300. Like, come on, DMA. What the hell? Get your DMA ass up there. And if anything, do a few battles. Warp out, heal up. Yeah, I hear ya. There are some party members that died in battle, and their XP is behind the main party. Yes, everyone's having it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Seems like a good level and won't take as long, yeah. I just want my hairy ass licked. I just want my fucking hairy ass fucking licked, dude. Yeah, then if you die, you won't get sent back to much. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, I'm going to get off. I'm really tired. I will for sure be on tomorrow, though, 100%. Okay? I'll talk to you, baby.